Now we can discuss the last two questions of exercise 3.6. Now we are coming to the end of this chapter. Question number 2, section 2, question number 2. Okay, read the question. All of you please take a textbook. Read the question. In second part, second question. 2 women and 5 men can together finish an embroidery work in 4 days, while 3 women and 6 men can finish it in 3 days. Find the time taken by one woman alone to finish the work and also that taken by one man alone. So these are very important type of problem and it's a different type of problem. I hope you read the question. Did you read the question? Read once more. 2 women and 5 men can together finish an embroidery work. One work is there. The work is an embroidery work. How many of they are working there? 2 women and 5 men together doing the work. They can finish it in 4 days. While if there are 3 women and 6 men, it can be finished in 3 days. Find the time taken by one woman alone to finish the work and also that taken by one man alone. If one woman do the work alone, here how many are there? 2 women and 5 men. If one woman alone do that embroidery work, how many days she need to complete that work? Or if one man alone do that embroidery work, how many days need to complete that work? That is our problem. For that, this is a particular type of problem. For that, first of all, we have to think that let us take x number of days. X number of days needed for a woman. Needed for a woman to complete that embroidery work. To complete the work. To complete the work. And you have to take the number of days taken by the man. One man alone. And y be the x be the number of days. X be the number of days needed for a woman alone. Okay, needed for a woman alone. She is doing alone. If she do alone to complete the work, and y be the number of days. Y be the number of days. One man alone can complete that work. Now, let us come to the problem. If I have given a work to you, I give a particular work to you, writing some notes or like that. I send one chapter full. One chapter note is given to you. A pair of linear equation. One notebook is I am going to give a notebook. And I told you, you have to write every day same rate, same work, same time, same speed. Okay? You have to write every day. If you write say 3 hours per day with the same speed, you can finish it in 4 days. I tell you, if I am giving a notebook, one chapter, you have to complete the notes within 4 days. You are doing same work per day. Then, in 1 day, how many of the notes is completed? If you need 4 days to complete the note, then 4 days is needed to complete that. 4 days is needed to complete that work. Then, in 1 day, how many of the work will be finished? 1/4 of the work you will be completed 1/4 of the note. Is it so? If you need 2 days to write the notes, 1 day you will write half of the note. Isn't it? Half means 1/2. If you need 4 days to complete a work, in 1 day, how many of the works will be finished? 1/4. If you have to with one woman or if you need X days, complete a work, complete an embroidery work. In one day, how much part of the work will be done? 1 by x. Is it clear? This is that method, but don't forget this. We always consider 1 day's work. Okay? X days are needed for a woman alone to complete the works. So in 1 day, 1 woman alone can finish 1 woman's 1 day work. X days needed for 1 woman to complete that work. As I told you, you need 4 days to complete the notes. Then in 1 day you will be writing 1/4 of the notes. So 1 day, 1 woman, in 1 day, 1 woman's 1 day's work. She needs X days to complete that work. Then in 1 day how many? 1 by x, the part of the work will be done. We take the whole work as a one duty. I give a notebook to complete. That is what we consider it as a one work. So 1 day, if you need 4 days to complete the notes, in 1 day you will be completed 1/4 of the notebook. So here x days needed to complete that embroidery work. Then 1 woman alone can do that in x days. Then in 1 day, how many of the what part of the work, how many of the part of the work will be done? 1 by x. Then similarly, how many women are there? One man's 1 day's work. How much work? He needs y days. He needs y days to complete that work. Then in 1 day he will be finishing 1 by y. How there 1 woman in 1 day 1 by x. How many such women are there? 2 women. 2 women. 1 day work. That will be 2 women's 1 day work. 1 woman's 1 day work is 1 by x. 2 women's 1 day work is 2 into 1 by x. Similarly, 5 men's 1 day's work. 5 men's 1 day's work. 1 man alone will do in 1/5 part of the work in 1 day. Then 1 day's work by men, that is 5 into 1 by x. 5 into 1 by y. Okay, now let's come to the question. 2 women and 5 men can together finish the work in 4 days. So this is the 2 by x is the work done by 2 women in 1 day. Then this is the 5 by y is the work done by 5 men in 1 day. Well, they together work how many days? 4 days. Then 2 women 1 day 2 by x. 5 men together 1 day's work 5 by y. Then what is our equation? 2 by x is the work done by women's part 1 day. 5 by y is the work done by men. Then how many of the work will be done? Total how many days they need? 4 days. This is 1 day's work. 2 by x is the work of women, 2 women, 1 day. 5 by y is the work done by men. How many men? 5 men. Okay, 5 men together what they are doing. They need how many days all together? They need 4 days. So in 1 day, how many of the works will be finished? 1/4. Most of the students will write here 4. And answer will not. You understood? We are considering 1 day's work. I hope you understood this. Similarly, same situation. If 3 women, 1 woman 1 day how many? What is that? 1 by x. Then 3 women, 3 into 1 by x. 3 by x. 3 women and 6 men. 6 men, 6 by 8. This is 1 day's work. They can finish in 3 days. If 3 women and 6 men are doing the work, they can finish it in 3 days. Then in 1 day, how many of the work will be? What part of the works will be Then in one day, how many of the works will be completed? And what part of the work will be done? That means that embroidery work needs 3 days to complete. So in one day, 1/3 part will be completed. Then 1/3 part of the embroidery work is completed. I hope you understood this equation. Then whenever the variables are in the denominator, what we have to do? We have to give substitution. What is our substitution here? Let P is equal to 1 by x, or 1 by x is equal to P and 1 by y is equal to Q. On substituting this, 2 into 1 by x, isn't it? 2 into 1 by x, that is 2 into P, 2P, plus here 5 into 1 by y. One man can do 1 by y, then 5 into 1 by y. 5Q is equal to 1 by 4. I hope you understood the equation. Put it, this is equation number 1, and here it is equation number 2, and this is equation number 3. And how to write the second equation? How? 3P plus 6Q is equal to 1 by 3. Equation number 4. We got the equations. How to reduce this? Elimination method. When let us compare the coefficients P, we can eliminate. That is easy now. How to eliminate P? Here it is 2, here it is 3. So equation number 3, by what number we should multiply? What we have to get here? 6. Here it is 3. Here it is 2. We can make them only 6. This is all. Then third equation should be multiplied by 3. 3 which multiply will 6 കിട്ടുന്നത്. Is it so? ഇവിടെ നോക്കണം 2 ഉം 3 ആണെങ്കിൽ ഓപ്പോസിറ്റ് ആയിട്ട് മൾട്ടിപ്ലൈ ചെയ്താൽ മതി. ക്ലിയർ? ഇവിടെ 2 ആണെങ്കിൽ 3 വെച്ച് മൾട്ടിപ്ലൈ ചെയ്യാം. 3 ആണെങ്കിൽ 2 വെച്ച് മൾട്ടിപ്ലൈ ചെയ്യാം. So we can eliminate. The third equation should be multiplied by 2 or 3. Equation number 3 should be multiplied by 3. Then when you multiply by b, 3, 6p plus 15q is equal to, when you multiply by 3 into 1 by 4, what is it? 3 by 4. I hope you understood this equation number 5. And similarly, fourth equation should be multiplied by what number? 2 is multiplied by 2. Fourth equation we should multiply by 2. If you multiply by 2, 6p plus 12q is equal to, when you multiply by 2 here, 2 by 3. Clear? Equation number 6. Shall we eliminate? How to eliminate? How? Adding or subtracting or subtracting. 5 minus 6. We can subtract equation number 6 from equation number 5. 6p get cancelled. 15q minus 12q. 15 minus 12. 3q. And here you have to write and do, isn't it? 3 by 4 minus 2 by 3. How to do this fraction? 3 by 4 minus 2 by 3. How will we do? Cross multiply. Then 9 minus 8 divided by 12. 4 into 3. 12. So that is 1 by 12. So 3q is equal to 1 by 12. Then q is equal to 3q is equal to 1 by 12. Then what will be q? 1 by 12. 3 is coming to the numerator or denominator? Denominator. Then q is equal to 1 by 36. Is it clear? Q is equal to 1 by 36. How to find p? Q is equal to 1 by 36. Can we give in any of this equation? Here we can give. Substitute equation number 4. Fourth equation. It is fourth equation. 3p plus 6q is equal to 1 by 3. 3p plus 6 into q, 1 by 36 is equal to 1 by 3. Then 3p plus, this will get cancelled. What we get? 1 by 6. 6 by 36, 1 by 6 is equal to 1 by 3. Then 3p is equal to 1 by 6 is added. When we transpose 1 by 3 minus 1 by 6. How? How to subtract? Not cross multiply. 3 and 6, its LCM is 6. We can multiply by 2, isn't it? Then 2 by 6 minus 1 by 6. Multiply here 2. 2 by 6 minus 1 by 6. 2 by 6 minus 1 by 6. 1 by 6. 2 minus 1, 1. 3p is equal to 1 by 6. Then p is equal to 3p is equal to 1 divided by 6. P is equal to 1 by 3. That is 1 by 18. 6 into 3, 18. Okay. 3p is equal to 1 by 6. P is equal to 1 by 18. And what is p here? P is equal to 1 by x is equal to 1 by 18. Then that means x is equal to 18. And q is equal to 1 by y is equal to 1 by 36. That implies y is equal to 36. What is this x and y? What are they? X is the number of days taken by one woman alone to complete the work. And y is the time taken by one man alone to complete the work. That means 18 days needed for one woman to complete the work. If one woman alone doing the embroidery work, she needs 18 days. If one man alone do the embroidery work, he needs then nobody is faster than this man. Is it so? Who is faster? Who can finish early? Understood. Since it is an embroidery worker, is it so? I hope you understood this. This is the method of solving this problem. Once more, what is our question? What is our question? 2 women and 5 men can do an embroidery work in 4 days, while 3 women and 6 men can finish the work in 3 days. Here we take like x number of days needed for a woman alone to complete the work, and y number of days one man alone can complete the work. I hope you understood that statement. Then we have to consider 1 day's work. Then only we can solve this problem. If you simply write 3x plus 6y, there will not be no meaning for that. So 1 day's work we have to complete. As I told you, if you can finish, if one of you can finish a work in 4 days. If you can finish one embroidery work in 4 days, in 1 day you will complete 1 by 4th of the work. Similarly, x days needed for a woman, then in 1 day she will be completed 1 by x part of the work, and similarly one man alone can finish in 1 day 1 by y part of the work. Clear? Then 2 women, 1 woman 1 by x, then 2 women 2 into 1 by x. That is 2 by x. 1 man 1 by y, then 5 men 5 into 1 by y. Then together working. Then 1 day how many of the works will be done? 1 by 4. Here don't forget it is not for 1 by 4. 1 day's work we consider. Clear? Now similarly 3 women and 6 men together can finish in 3 days. Then in 1 day 3 women and 6 men can finish 1 by 3rd part of the work. I hope you understood first and second equation. Afterwards, we have to make substitution. What is our usual substitution? Whenever variables are in the denominator, you must give substitution. What is our substitution? That 1 by x is equal to p and 1 by y is equal to q. And the equation is reduced. 2p plus 5q is equal to 1 by 4. 3p plus 6q is equal to 1 by 3. If you get such equation, you got the equations. You have studied so many methods. Elimination method, substitution method, or cross multiplication method. Any method which is convenient for you, that I here I compare the coefficients of p and I am going to eliminate p. So that 2 into 3, 6. 3 into 2, 6. Then here I multiply the first equation by 3. 3. If I multiply by 3 into 1 by 4, 3 by 4. Similarly, the second equation is multiplied by 2. And the coefficients of be safe. Let's eliminate by subtracting. 15 minus 12. 15 cube minus 12 cube is 3 cube. Here you have to subtract that. Then that I have told you, cross multiply this. 3 into 3, 9 minus, that let me write 9 minus 8 divided by 4 into 3. 9 minus 8, 1. 1 by 12. Clear? 3q is equal to 12, then q is equal to 1 by 12 into 3, that is 1 by 36. You can substitute in any of the equation. I select this equation. Wherever you can substitute, why did I select this equation now? Here it is easily get cancelled. So that I selected this equation. If you substitute here also, no problem with it. Here I am substituting 3p plus 6q. What is q here? 1 by 36. 1 by 3. 6 36 get cancelled. 6 by 36. 1 by 6. Then when we transpose 3p is equal to 1 by 3 minus 1 by 6. 1 by 3 is same as multiply by 2. 2 by 6. Understood? 3 by 6. 2 by 6 minus 1 by 6 is 1 by 6. 3p is equal to 1 by 6. Then p is equal to 1 by 6. That is 1 by 18. P is 1 by 18. P, what is p? 1 by x. 1 by x, 1 by 18. That means x is equal to 18. 1 by y is equal to 1 by 36. Then y is equal to 36. So that the number of days taken by one woman alone to complete the work is 80 days, and the number of days taken by one man alone to complete the embroidery work is 36 days. I hope you understood this. Let's move to the last question. Please read the question. Ruhi, please read the question. Another question comes. Ruhi travels 300 km to her home, partly by train and partly by bus. She takes 4 hours if she travels 60 km by train and the remaining by bus. She takes 10 minutes longer if she travels 100 km by bus and remaining by train. What is the speed of the train and the bus separately? Did you read the question? Here what is the total distance is given. What is the total distance from Ruhi's home? What is the total distance she has to travel? 300 km. Then partly by train and partly by bus. Then she takes 4 hours if she travel 60 km by train and remaining by bus. 60 km by train, remaining means what? Total how long? Total what is the distance? 300. Then 60 km by train means 300 minus 60, 240 km by bus. Then what is the time taken? 4 hours. Then we continue the question. If she travels 100 km by train and remaining how long? 200. Total 300. 100 km by train and 200 km by bus. She takes 10 minutes longer. That means 4 hours, 10 minutes. Clear? 10 minutes longer means what? Later she takes 4 hours. If she travel like this, 10 minutes longer. Okay? Here what we have to find? Speed. Time is given. Speed we have to find. How to do? Which formula? Time is equal to distance by speed. Before that, let the speed of the train be, let the speed of the train, let the speed of the train be x kilometer per hour, and speed of the bus be y kilometer per hour. time is equal to distance by speed. Then time taken to travel by train. What is the time? 60 km by train. What is the speed of the train? X. Then time is equal to distance by speed. Time is equal to distance by speed. Then time here train. Time taken to travel in train. What is the time taken? Distance is 60. Speed is x. Then time 60 by x. Time taken, understood? 60 km traveled by train. What is the speed of the train? X plus then 240 km remaining. What is remaining? 240. Remaining 240 by bus. And what is the speed of the bus? Y. Then what is that? Here is the time taken in the time needed to travel in train, and this is the time taken to travel when we travel in bus. Total time taken. What is the total time taken? 4 hours. Here we usually take the kilometer per hour is the speed. Understood? So we must write in hours. Did you understand the first equation? Okay? I hope you understand the first equation. Now let us come to case 2. Before that we can reduce that after giving the substitution. Then case 2. In case 2. In second case 100 km by train. In case 2, 100 km by train. What is remaining? Remaining 200 km by bus. Then what is the time taken?
4 hours 10.
That means distance 100. Speed of the train x. That is the time needed to travel in train. Then 200 km bus. What is the speed of the bus? Y. This is the total time taken. That means 4 hours plus 10 more minutes. But we wanted to convert that 10 minutes into hour. How to convert it to hour? Divide by 60. Understood? 10 minutes. How to convert as 10 minutes means 10 minutes means 1 by 6 hours. 30 minutes means how many hours? 30 minutes. Half an hour. 30 by 60. 1 by 2 hour, isn't it? 15 minutes, 1 by 4th of the hour. What right now? Then is that 1 by 4. Like that 10 minutes. How to convert it to hour? 10 by 60. That is 1 by 6. Then 4 hours plus 10 by 60 minutes. 10 by 60 understood that 10 minutes more. We can't do in minutes. We have to convert into hour. So that is same as 4 1 by 6. That we can write as fraction 100 by x plus 200 by y is equal to mixed fraction. Convert into, how to convert? 4 into 6, 24 plus 1, 25 by 6. This is equation number 2. And here we have already got equation number 1. Okay, and we got 2 equations. Do you want to give any substitution? Variables are in the denominator or numerator. So what is our substitution? Let 1 by x is equal to t and 1 by y is equal to q. Then what will be the equation now? First equation, how it becomes? 60t here plus 240q. 240 by y, how to write it? 240, 1 by y is q. 240q is equal to 4. Okay, I would like to reduce this. Can I take 60 common from these two terms? May I take 60 in common? 60 into p plus 60 if you reduce by 60. 60 common 240 divided by 60. 4q is equal to 4. Then p plus 4q is equal to 60 ഇവിടെ മൾട്ടിപ്ലൈ ചെയ്തേക്കും അതുകൊണ്ട് വരുമ്പോൾ താഴേക്ക് വരും 4/60. The equation becomes 4 plus 2q. Sorry, p plus 4q is equal to this can be reduced 1/50. Okay, 1/50. This is equation number 3. Similarly, how to write this equation? How to write this equation? 100p plus 200q is equal to 25/6. What is common factor 100 and 200? 100. Can we take it out? 100 plus 200 taken out, then 2q is equal to 25/6. That is p plus 2q is equal to 25/6. 100 will be numerator or denominator? Denominator. So here 25 and 100 4 times. Then we get 1/24. This is our second equation. P plus 2q is equal to 1/24. Equation number 4. Let's write two equations together. We can write equations together. That is the first equation. P plus 4q is equal to 1/15. And here next equation. P plus 2q is equal to 1/24. So equation number 3, equation number 4. Can we eliminate? How? Same coefficient. P coefficient same. Let us subtract 3. Now we can eliminate by elimination method. Check the coefficients of P. Coefficients of P are same. So we can subtract equation number 3 minus equation number 4. Equation number 3 minus 4. P minus P get cancelled. 4q minus 2q. 4q minus 2q. What we get? 2q. Here, how to subtract 1/50 minus 1/24. 1/50 that we get 2q is equal to 1/50 minus 1/24. We can cross multiply this. 24 cross multiply 24 minus 15 divided by 15 into 24. Otherwise you find the LCM. LCM is 20, 120. Then 24 minus 15, 9/15 into 24. 9 divided by 15, both is reduce. We can reduce by 3, 3, 5. Again 24 and 3 can divide by 3, 1, 8. And what we get? 1/40. 2q we get 1/40. Then 2q is equal to 1/40. Then q is equal to 2 into q 1/40. Then q is equal to 1/40. That we will move to the denominator. Isn't it? Then 1/80. We got q is equal to 1/80. We can substitute in that any of the equation. I would like to substitute in this equation. Equation number, here we can substitute 60p plus 240q is equal to 4. Then 60p plus 240q. Here what is q? 1/80 is equal to 4. Can you answer this? Then 60p plus 24 divided by 8. 24 divided by 8 is 3. 60p plus 3 is equal to 4. Then 60p is equal to 4 minus 3. Then 60p is equal to 4 minus 3 is 1. 60p is equal to 1. That gives p is equal to 1/60. We have to find x. What is p here? P is equal to 1/x is equal to what is p here? 1/60. 1/x is equal to 1/60. That gives x is equal to 1/x is equal to 1/60. Then x is equal to 60. And here we have q. What is q here? Q is equal to what is our substitution? 1/1. 1/1. Q is equal to 1 by y. That is equal to, we got q. What is our q? 1 by 80. 1 by 80. 1 by y is equal to 1 by 80. That gives y is equal to 80. Now we are going to find x and y. Here what is x? X we got as 60 and y we got as 80. Here x is the speed of that train. Speed of the train is x kilometer per hour. So the speed of the train is 60 kilometer per hour and the speed of the bus is y kilometer per hour. So that what is y here? Y is 80. So the speed of the bus is 80 kilometer per hour. Okay? You understood this question? In this question, don't forget that which formula we use. We use time is equal to distance by speed. Okay? And 10 minutes longer. Here we take the speed in kilometer per hour. So that 10 minutes you have to convert into hour. 10 minutes means 10 by 60 hour, 1 by 6 hours. So 10 minutes longer means 4 plus 10 minutes. 10 minutes means 10 by 60. Okay? Practice these questions 4 or 5 times. Thank you.